Well, welcome back, Potter fans, to the show of requirement. This is not an episode. We were supposed to record an episode tonight, but we couldn't get the entire team here. Spencer needs to catch up on his sleep, and I think Cole is just out with school. So I'm here with my very good friend, Abby Tooley, and we are here just to do a quick little tribute to Dame Maggie Smith, who did pass away this past week. Abby, talk to me about just your thoughts, obviously, when the news broke, and just what Maggie Smith has meant to you, especially when we talk about the world of Harry Potter.
Yeah, I think when we think Harry Potter and of the casting, like we as a podcast have continually talked about how well Maggie Smith portrayed Minerva McGonagall. It was a terrific casting. Dame Maggie Smith um, has been in a lot of things that I've seen, but this was by
Mhm.
far one of my favorite roles. That and the Dowager in Downton Abbey. Um, she truly, I think, just captured the essence of McGonagall, both her
Mhm.
wit and her dry humor, but then also just that Gryffindor like protectiveness and loyalty to her students.
Yeah.
Um, I think that she did a great job with that role, and I can't imagine anyone else. Like, I know we've had plenty to say about like the new series
Yeah.
coming out, but that's another one of the roles that I truly can't imagine anyone else playing Minerva McGonagall the way that she did. She is truly a legend, and I'm thankful for her work in Harry Potter.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I think Daniel Radcliffe's tribute to her was extremely beautiful.
Mhm.
If you haven't seen it, I think it's on Instagram. That's where I saw it. Um, yeah, her impact on this universe and filmmaking and shows as a whole, she's gonna be greatly missed.
Mhm.
Um, and when the news broke of her passing, it was just like, man, I feel like we're now starting to get into the age to where our favorite actors and actresses are starting to pass
Mhm.
away. Because even before this, we had James Earl Jones who passed away. The great Mufasa, Darth Vader. He was awesome in Fence. Just all these different kinds of things. And then Maggie Smith is now the latest. But like you said, I think her work, specifically in Harry Potter, was fantastic. In any role that she's real, I think Downton Abbey is the one that I always go back to, of just how perfectly she fits in. She can play any character
Oh
really,
yeah.
which is brilliant, and she's fantastic. And so, yeah, I'm gonna miss her. I know she was not gonna be in Harry Potter anymore, especially with the
Mm.
reboot and what they're doing with that. And like you said, it's gonna be whoever is gonna be jumping into that role. That they're gonna be hard pressed to match her, but that's a separate thing. But Abby, talk to me about just your favorite scene from her in Harry Potter, the one that sticks out to you. That's just like, yep, this is Dame Maggie Smith as Professor McGonagall.
There's so many. Um, One of the first one I thought of was when Professor Umbridge is kicking out Professor Trelawney, or attempting to, um,
Yeah,
and Professor McGonagall is like, and there were a couple other scenes too where she's just standing up for her people.
yeah,
Whether it be for her students or for her fellow staff members. She did not back down from what she felt like was wrong. Um, and then she, I mean, also had so many just great like one-liners, like "Why is it always you three?" Like,
yeah.
um, I think that was Half Blood Prince. It just makes me
Hmm.
laugh every time. Or I've always wanted to use that spell. Her fight with Professor Snape was pretty cool. It was quick,
Yeah,
but man, it was a good one.
it was great.
She's got so
Yeah,
many though. Like truly, every scene she was in was fantastic,
it's a
and
contender.
was
Yeah,
yeah.
there was like even in Chamber of Secrets where her and Snape against Lockhart are just like they're like two best friends, like messing
Hmm.
with him and teasing him and
Hmm.
this and that. The heartbreak of you know, when Harry died and just the tears on her face in that moment too was pretty telling, like
Mhm.
just of how much, man, just how terrific she was. But I think one of my favorite scenes that doesn't probably get talked about a lot because it is like a deleted scene was the one that they added with in Prisoner of Azkaban. Or they didn't add it, but I saw it. It was in Prisoner of Azkaban after Sirius Black got into Gryffindor Tower, and they're talking about which student would be stupid enough to write all the passwords on this, and Neville's the one who says it was me. And in the book, it stops there. It ends
Mhm.
there.
Yeah.
And then you hear that Neville got detention, this, and that, and like security all. But in the film version, the deleted scene, we get to see Maggie Smith as McGonagall in this kind of film world where it's Maggie Smith's McGonagall, to where she's kind-hearted, she's firm, but she's
Mhm.
kind-hearted. She feels for Neville, and it's just we have to band together. We have to be strong. We're Gryffindors, this and that. To me, I'm just like that's what stands out to me with her
Mhm.
McGonagall is that she made it her own still.
Yeah.
With those kinds of scenes and just those little gestures that she did, truly iconic in this role.
Mhm.
Uh, but yeah, she's gonna be greatly missed for sure.
Yeah.
Um,
It's been a while since I've gotten teary at the loss of a celebrity because, like, I don't know them, but she's
right.
one that I felt like I grew up with,
Mm,
and I think we feel that way for a lot of the Harry Potter cast,
yeah.
for those who have gone, um, but this one I had a feeling was coming within the
Hmm.
next few years, but I just didn't think it'd be so soon.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. For sure. Well, unfortunately, that's the only thing we have for tonight, but that's perfectly okay. I think it was great that we did this, just this one off for Dame Maggie Smith, but she will be greatly missed by us and by the entire Potter community and everyone at H Potter Fanatics. But hopefully, next time when we come out with a video, it's be something a little bit more lighthearted. Hopefully, it's going to be the yearly prophet, where we tackle the rest of our fan casting for the rest of the films, and we talk about other Harry Potter news. But until next time, mischief managed.